Hey guys, John DePass here. Just doing a little morning workout, getting my body oxygenated for the day, picking up my energy. All I'm using for my workout today, my Swissball, some dumbbells, and I got my clock back here. Hopefully you can see my clock. It'll be chiming every 30 seconds. So that'll help us keep track of time using the clock rather than counting repetitions, just to make sure that we do the same amount of time working on either side of the body. Doesn't take that long. You know, anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes tops for you to get a full body workout, get some oxygen into your body, bring some energy into your body, stimulate your metabolism for the day, get your mindset and your body's hormones, physiology, endorphins in the right space to make today the best day that I can. Check it out. So I'm just going to start off ball over my head. Okay, arms extended. That way my shoulders get into the exercise. So I'm getting my shoulders going here, holding the ball up over my head. I'm warming up my hip flexors. I'm kicking out my hamstrings. You know, warming up my hamstrings. I'm picking up my heart rate. I'm warming up my body. I'm breathing. My heart rate's starting to pick up. I'm starting to warm up. There's 30 seconds. Let's go for a minute. Alternating front kicks. Pick those knees up nice and high. Kick that leg out. Stretch out those hamstrings. Do your best. A little bit of balance getting involved. Taking one leg off, then the other leg off. Gets the balance involved. Balance and stability. Big important factors as we get older. Every time you take a limb off the ground, your core gets involved. That was a minute alternating front kicks. Okay, put your hands down on the ball now. Let's lift one leg straight back. Lift the other leg straight back. Give you a profile there. One leg straight back. Other leg straight back. I got my toe pointing downwards. Foot flexed. Not a big deal what you're doing at the ankle there. But just so you see, I'm keeping my toe pointing down and flexed. Big things here. Again, I'm lifting one heel off the ground, then the other heel off the ground. That means I'm creating some instability in my body. That means my core muscles are getting involved. My glutes, my hamstrings are working here. So I'm gently warming up the back of my body. Picking up my heart rate. Warming up those glutes. Warming up those hamstrings. There we go. Next one. More balance, standing on one leg. Ball up over the head again. That gets the upper body involved in the workout as well as the lower body. I want to always try to work as many muscles as I can. The more muscles I work, the more calories I'm burning, the more my heart's working, the more I'm stimulating my metabolism in my body, changing my body's physiology, the more energy I'm bringing into the body, more oxygen I'm bringing into my body. The more those muscles are working, the more they're producing carbon dioxide, the more I breathe. The more more I breathe, the more oxygen I bring into my body. 30 seconds on one side. Same thing on the other side. 30 seconds on the other side. Balance. Stabilizing with those glutes. Working on those hips. Hip abduction. If you got to put the foot down, put it down. If you can keep the foot off the ground, keep it off the ground. There we go. 30 seconds on each side. Starting to warm up. Body temperature starting to warm up. Here's my next one. Gonna put my hands down on that ball again. One leg up, then the other leg up. Working on those glutes. Working on those hips. Alternating hip abduction this time. Balance and stability still. Second set for those hips. And notice my heart rate starting to go up now. Heart starting to pump. There we go. 60 seconds, alternating hip abduction. Next one, pulling some more muscles into activity now. Gonna work all the muscles along the front of the body, all the core muscles. Dropping down into a forearm plank there. Holding myself in the plank. Nothing touching the ball except for my forearms. All right? Nothing but my forearms touching the ball. Try to get myself into a nice straight line. Holding my plank. Keeping my head in a line with my body. Okay, there's my basic elbow plank on the Swissball. Right? Want to make things a little bit more challenging? Move the limbs a little bit. Add a little wiggle. Or a circle. One way, then the other way. If that's enough, just hold yourself in the plank. If that's challenging enough. 30 seconds. What's right for you? 60 seconds? 90 seconds? Do what's right for you. Hold your plank. If you ever need to take a break, just touch your knees. Take a break. Get back to it if you can. If you've had enough, you've had enough. At my place, everybody does what's right for them. Right? Everybody needs to work at 70% of their maximum. That's when the growth hormones kick in. That's when the adrenal glands kick in, start creating those adrenaline hormones. Those are those fat-burning hormones, those energizing hormones. All right. Keeping this going. Okay? Let's get into a little squat here. Right? A little Swissball squat. Down, touch the ball. Take the ball up over the head. Let's add some breath to it. Down, touch, exhale, up, inhale. Down, exhale, up, inhale. You see that breath? It's so important. Right? Always try to bring people to a consciousness of their breathing. You know, focusing on the breath brings us to the present. You know, you want to change your future? Hey, you've got no power over your future until you come to the present. You got to get present before you can effectively change anything in the future. The breath helps us to get to the present. The breath brings us to the present. In any given moment, it's the breath that we really need. Everything else, it's an illusion. It's the breath. If you don't have your breath in a couple of minutes, you're a goner. Focus on your breathing. Bring yourself to your center. Bring yourself to the power of the moment, the power that's here in every single moment. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Good job. Our next one, let's work in some balance. Balance and stability. Okay? Big keys. As we get older, we tend to lose our balance and stability because we haven't been practicing, we haven't been training it. You know, we're not active, we're sitting at the desk too much. Right? We gotta get out, we gotta get active. We gotta include balance and stability in our program. Opposite arm and leg, whichever hand I got on the ball, that's the leg I got in the air. Okay? I want to lift my back heel as high as I can. I want to lift my front hand as high as I can, creating extension through my spine. Holding and breathing. Same thing on the other side. Other hand goes down on the ball. That's the same side, arm and leg. The arm that's on the ball, that's the leg I raise. And the opposite hand goes in the air, working on balance. Lift my arm high. Lift my back heel high. Extend my body. Extension through the spine. That excites the body, wakes the body up. There we go. 30 seconds on each side, 60 seconds. Spinal extension. I'm not taking more than 15, 30 seconds break between exercises. Just enough for me to manage my heart rate. Here's my next one. Balls up over my head. Back foot on the toe. Front foot flat on the floor. Sinking my back knee down. Now hey, you may not be able to get as deep into the exercise as I can. You know, I've been at this for a while. Sink your back knee down as far as you can. If you can only do a little one right now, that's okay. Start off with a little one. Keep that front foot grounded down, nice and firm into the floor. Work through as full a range as you can with that back leg. Back foot on the toe, stays up on the toe, sink that back knee down. So just doing it for time, 30 seconds, stationary lunges on each side. All right. Activating those big quads and hamstrings and glutes. Those are the biggest muscles in your body. They require the most oxygen, burn the most calories, stimulate the body the most, create the most change in your physiology, your body science. And that's what we want. We want to stimulate that body to burn fat, to release those growth hormones, to release that adrenaline, to stimulate your body, get those endorphins going. My heart rate's up a little bit, body's coming to life, okay? Moving to the dumbbells. Couple of dumbbells, nothing crazy. I got a couple of 15-pounders in my hand. You don't need a lot of heavy weight. Ladies may use a pair of 8s, pair of 5s, 8s, 10s. Gentlemen, 12s, 15s, 20s will probably be plenty. I got one leg forward, I got my back foot on the toe. That way I'm balancing, I'm stabilizing, I'm leaning forward with my torso. I don't move my torso at all. Keep my torso still and pull my elbows back. Now I could do that for repetitions. I could do 12 or 15 or 20 repetitions, pulling my elbows back. I'm working all the muscles along the back of my body. Triceps, rear deltoids, shoulders, upper back muscles, traps and rhomboids. Balance and stability through the lower body, work in the upper body. So I can do that for repetitions, or I can do that for time. 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other, 25 seconds on one side, 25 seconds on the other. Sometimes I do slow repetitions. Sometimes I do fast repetitions. You know, you don't want to get stuck in one way of doing things. As long as you're doing the same thing to both sides of the body. Woo! Big back muscles. Big posture muscles. Heart's starting to pump. Feels good. Including balance and stability. Lower body and upper body. Burns more calories, gets the core involved. Okay? Next one. 2 dumbbells in my hands. Got the dumbbells turned in toward me. One leg forward, one leg back on the toe again. Drop my back knee down. Come on up. Turn the dumbbells away. Turn them in. Turn them away. I'm going to try to inhale as those dumbbells come up over my head. Exhale as I come down. Inhale as I come up. Add that breath work. Breath work, a big key. Bring that oxygen in. Release that carbon dioxide. Breathe in. Center yourself. Power yourself up. Oxygenate. So you know you can do 6 or 8 or 10 on one side. Then get the other leg forward, other leg back. Same thing to the other side, 6 or 8 or 10 on the other. Lower body and upper body working together. It's a full body exercise. Burns the most calories, stimulates the most muscles, really revs up the body, wakes it up, brings it to life. Awesome. Awesome. The awesomeness of exercise. Doesn't even have to be a real long workout. 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Get it all done. Single dumbbell now. Throwing some balance in. Going same arm, same leg. Pulling those dumbbells back. Let's try 15 or 20 rows on one side, or 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other. Upper body, lower body. Balance, stability, core, oxygen, strengthening. "30 seconds on each side." That time there, I was doing the same arm and same leg. So, had the left leg in the air. I was doing the work with my left arm. Gonna switch it up now. Gonna go with the opposite arm and leg. Put my left leg up. A little easier that way. But it's the second set, so I need it to be a little easier now, right? Keep my head neutral if I can, in alignment with my spine, and carry that dumbbell alongside my body. Keep my back heel as high as I can so I can create that extension in the back. Make those glutes work more by lifting up that back leg. Make those hamstrings work. Let's get some core in there as well too, as upper body strength. At the same time, put my tummy down on the ball. Walk myself out. Now, the further I come out on the ball, the more body weight I'm carrying into my hands and my upper body. So if I don't want to carry too much, if I'm not too strong on the upper body strength, I can just do it right there. If I'm a beginner, now if I'm more advanced, I may want to come out further on the ball. The further I come out, the more challenging that exercise becomes. And if I start to get tired, I can always choke up on the ball, take a break, take a little bit more body weight off, put a little bit more body weight on the ball. A little bit less work if I start to get tired. All across the upper body. Back of the arms, chest and shoulders. If it's too much for you to do a push-up, like I said, you could put more body weight on the ball. Or you could just hold yourself in a plank. You're still working those muscles. Maybe you're not strong enough to do a push-up yet. Show you that again. If I do a push-ups on my knees, I'm carrying less. If I choke up to my thighs, I'm carrying less. And if I push all the way out to my tippy toes, now I got instability on the ball. That's much more work on my core. Right? If I do my push-ups out there, if it's too much to do push-ups, then just hold the plank. You could also take one leg off, or take the other leg off. Or take turns, one leg then the other. Or just hold yourself in plank. A little easier on the tops of the feet. A little easier on the shins. Whatever level's right for you, hold your plank. 30 seconds, 60 seconds. Awesome. Upper body, lower body. A little bit of everything. I'm going to put my heels up on top of that ball and then get the backs of my legs in there. And my glutes and hamstrings pressing down into the ball. Raise my hips up as high as I can. Pressing through those hamstrings. I can do 12 or 15 or 20 repetitions there. Or I can work with my clock, 30 seconds or 60 seconds. Working on my glutes, hamstrings, working on my lower back. Right? Once I've had my fill of that, I can also put my hands under my butt, right there. Put the ball between my legs and lift the ball up. Now I'm bringing in my abs, my abdominals, right? Working on my abdominals. If you're not strong enough to lift the ball up to work on your core, well, you could just get rid of the ball and just go for your double leg raise that way. Still supporting my back with my hands under my butt. If it's too much to do 2 legs at the same time, that's okay. Go 1 leg at a time. Right? Wait until you've got enough core strength to go 2 legs at a time. Don't kill yourself. I know you want to get in shape, you want to get toned up, but if you do it too fast, you end up hurting yourself. You're out for an extended period of time. That's not going to get you in shape at all. Better off to take your time, build yourself up slowly. Here's a couple more variations of those very same exercises that might be a little bit more challenging if you want to press yourself a little bit further. Here's my double leg glute hip raise again. If I got 1 leg in the air, I could do 10 or 8 or 12 or 15 repetitions on one side, carrying all my body weight on one side. That's a lot more challenging. I could also go with the clock, 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other, or 10 repetitions and 10 repetitions. Whatever's right for you. And let's finish off today. Our last couple. There's my ball transfer. Take the ball in my hands, take it over my head, right? If I can keep my feet off the ground, awesome. If that's too much, go back to your single leg raises again. Awesome, do what's right for you. If it's something that you can't do, that's okay, you just do the modified version. That's awesome. Great core work there. Let's finish off the workout today. One more exercise. Got my hands on the floor. Got my feet on the ball. I'm just gonna tuck those knees in. If you can't get into that exercise like that, you could get into it a little more easily. Put your tummy down on the ball there. Walk yourself out into the ball. And tuck your knees there. You could go for repetitions again, 12, 15, 20, 25, maybe even 30 repetitions. Show you the profile. Right, tuck in those legs. More challenging if you want to press yourself some more. Keep the legs straight. Press into the ball. There's your pike. Woo! The Mellow Man. Finishing up my morning workout. Hey, didn't take that long. I used 15-pound dumbbells. I used my Swissball. Didn't take much. Didn't take forever. Got some oxygen into my body. got my body supercharged and energized for the day. I'm ready for a great day. The Mellow Man wishing you all the best. Sunday morning here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Just in my home gym here in Burlington, down on the Lakeshore corner of Walker's Line. If you need help in 2019, you need help with your exercise and nutrition, most important aspect is the mindset. Have yourself a super day. Let's make 2019 an awesome year.